Hello Twilighters, it's Tuesday and today's fantastic because I'm attempting to film 4 videos today. In this video I will try to catch up on last week's topic and also discuss this week's topic. So last week we talked about Jamie Boa, how he got cast in the role of Caius. I kind of have to agree with the rest. I thought that Caius was like really old. So I'm taking out the evidence, which is the book New Moon. I'll read you a bit. I couldn't decide if his face was beautiful or not. I suppose the features were perfect, but he was as different from the vampires beside him as they were from me. His skin was translucently white, like onion skin, and it looked just as delicate. It stood in shocking contrast to the long black hair that framed his face. I felt a strange, horrifying urge to touch his cheek, to see if it was softer than Edward's or Alice's, or if it was powdery like chalk. His eyes were red, the same as the others around him, but the colour was clouded, milky. He glided to Jane, took her face in his papery hands, kissed her lightly on her full lips, and then floated back a step. So it doesn't really say anything about their age, just that it looks papery, which basically reminds me of wrinkled skin, so that's probably why I thought they were really old. But I have the feeling that most people think that they're old, so it's not just me. Anyways, I don't know a lot about Jamie, so I guess I'll just have to see. I did, however, find out that Jamie has a Twitter account, and a couple of days ago he posted a picture of himself while he was trying out some wigs for the movie. Not that you can actually see the wigs in that picture. I'll definitely keep an eye on that page. It was also announced that Michael Sheen has been cast for the role of Arrow. The newspaper said that Chris White was aggressively pursuing the actor for the role of Arrow. So far I don't know a lot about Michael Sheen. I know that he was in Underworld. And it's about the same as with all the other characters, we'll just have to see. And that also sums up my opinion of the Wolfpack. Recently there were a couple of set pictures and you could see that they were filming the movie theatre scene with Kristen and Taylor. I have to admit I had nearly forgotten that that scene was actually in the book until I saw those set pictures. I remember that I really liked that chapter in the book. Now that I think about it, I should probably start rereading New Moon. Actually, I haven't read a Twilight book in months. My challenge for you girls is to reread one of the Twilight books and tell us how you felt reading it again. It's 1 and that's Monday. Oh, and I don't think I've told you this already, but I am going to Italy with my family this summer. We won't be able to visit Volterra or Montepulciano. Let's just hope that the Volturi isn't out to get me. When I checked out the set pictures, I noticed that Rob's hair looks a little bit shorter than in the first movie, which I think is a good improvement. At times it got a bit too much. And Kristen's hair looks amazing, no headband in sight. And I recently found a link on someone's life journal and she had collected a lot of the information about Bella's wardrobe in the first movie, and she has a lot of links where you can buy the stuff that Bella actually wore. So if you want to know more about it, check it out, link in the sidebar. I actually bought this bracelet when I saw it in the movie because I really liked it. And I know in the movie she had another beautiful bracelet. I would love to buy one of those, but I think it's kind of expensive. I read an interview with Rob that was originally in Czech, in which he says that he wants Tokyo Hotel to be on the New Moon soundtrack. I'm just gonna say that that's not true. I hope. Oh, and there will be a Twilight Scene It game. I think that it will be released in October and it will have exclusive New Moon footage. I have never ever in my life played a Scene It game, so I have no idea what to expect, but I am sure that no one in my family would ever play it with me. Rob and Kristen both have a movie coming out. Kristen's movie is called Adventureland. Kristen's movie seems like one of those movies that's funny and a bit weird, but then has like this deeper meaning underneath. I think I will go see it. It looks good. Then Rob actually has 2 movies coming out. Little Ashes, which I've seen a couple of clips from and it's kind of weird. But he's playing Salvador Dali and from what I've heard he was pretty weird, so that kind of seems to fit. I haven't quite decided what to think of that movie. Then Rob has this other movie, How to Be, which looks incredibly awkward and fun. Twilighters, I'll see you next week, and Chelsea, I will see you tomorrow. Goodbye!